In the Christian understanding of the nature of God, the concept of hypostasis plays a crucial role in defining the relationship between the Father and the Son. This concept is encapsulated in various biblical passages, such as 1 Timothy 6:16 and Hebrews 1:2-3, where the Father Spirit, the origin of all things, is described as both invisible and corporeal. The Father Spirit is veiled in flesh, making the true substance of God, while also being made manifest through the Son, Jesus Christ. Paul refers to the Father Spirit in 1 Timothy 6:16 as the one whom no man hath seen nor can see, emphasizing the veiled nature of the divine. Though this Father Spirit remains invisible and beyond human perception in his unveiled form, he is still corporeal and substantial. This corporeal nature is vital because it asserts that the Father Spirit is not a mere abstract force or an intangible essence, but rather a being with form and substance. The physical reality of the Father Spirit is what underlies the creation and sustenance of the universe, from which everything emanates. In the book of Hebrews, Paul further elaborates on the nature of the relationship between the Father Spirit and the Son. Hebrews 1:2-3 states that the Son is the express image of his person. In Greek, charakter tis hypostaseos aptou, meaning the Son perfectly represents and manifests the hypostasis, or essential substance, of the Father. The term character here refers to an engraving or an exact imprint, like a seal pressed into wax. This illustrates the deep connection between the Son and the Father. The Son is the exact representation of the Father's hypostasis, bearing the same substance and essence. This metaphor can be further illuminated by referring to Zechariah 3 verse 9, which speaks of one stone with 7 eyes, upon which an engraving is made. This engraving, in Greek, is called character, and it is a representation of an original archetype or pattern. In this context, the archetype is the Father Spirit, the hypostasis, and the Son is the engraved character, revealing the Father's nature in a form that can be perceived by human beings. Thus, Jesus, the Son, is not just an image of the Father, but is also the embodiment of the Father's substantial reality, making the unseen Father visible through his own flesh. The relationship between the Father and the Son in this framework also echoes the biblical account of Adam and his son Seth in Genesis. Adam, created in the image of Elohim, was himself a corporeal being whose bodily form reflected the divine image. Seth, Adam's son, also bore the image of his father, but in a more limited sense, reflecting only the human nature of Adam. Likewise, Jesus, as the Son of God, bears the image of the Father Spirit. However, unlike Adam, whose image reflected only a human corporeal form, Jesus' image perfectly reflects the divine corporeal essence of the Father. Thus, Jesus is the visible, bodily manifestation of the invisible Father Spirit. The concept of hypostasis, then, suggests that where there is an image, there must be a corresponding reality or substance from which that image emanates. The Father Spirit is the hypostasis, the foundational substance of all existence, and the Son, as the character or image, is the visible corporeal manifestation of that substance. The Father Spirit, though veiled, is not an ethereal or abstract entity, but rather a real, corporeal being whose substance is made manifest through the Son. In summary, the Father Spirit, as the hypostasis, is the corporeal essence of God, the foundation from which all things come. The Son, as the character or image, is the visible expression of this essence, veiled in flesh to make the invisible Father Spirit accessible to human perception. This relationship underscores the corporeal, substantial nature of God, emphasizing that the Father Spirit is not an abstract force but a tangible, bodily reality whose essence is perfectly revealed in the Son. Through Jesus, the unseen Father Spirit becomes visible, offering humanity a means to know and understand the nature of God.
Amen.